So I have oh god. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel if you're new, or welcome back if you're not. So for today I have a comparison video. I'm going to be comparing the NYX glitter primer to the Too Faced Shadow Insurance glitter glue. This one is the one I have always used and I really like it, but this one is supposed to be a dupe, so I wanted to try this out and see if it's just as good for cheaper. So if you'd like to see how they apply and wear and what I think at the end of the day, then just keep watching. So I have two glitter primers or glitter glues to try out. I have the Too Faced Shadow Insurance glitter glue and the NYX glitter primer. Now this one retails for €20 here in Ireland in Debenhams, and you get 11 grams. And this one I had to look up on Boots because I think this is just like a travel size, a smaller size. Because on Boots it retails for €10 and you get 10 mils or 10 grams. So the NYX is half the price of the Too Faced. So I wanted to try them out side by side and see if there is a difference, if there is much of a difference in the consistency, in how glitter applies on them and how long they hold the glitter on the eye. So I have two of the Real Techniques detail brushes that I will use to apply them so that there's no cross contamination. They're slightly different colours because this one is older and they used to be this colour, and this one is a newer one. And the glitter I'll be applying is a NYX glitter in the shade Ruby. It came in this little stack here of gold, copper, ruby, so I'm using the pink one at the end. So I'm going to start with the Too Faced side and apply that to my right side, and I'm just squirting some onto a palette and working from there. So I'm just going to pat it on as I normally do, starting in the centre, and I'll just use a lighter hand as I go out to the edges just to kind of feather it out, and then pick off some glitter and just press that on top. I'm going to take a cotton pad underneath just to catch any fallout. Which there's very little of, it's sticking kind of pretty much completely. I'm just lightly feathering out the glitter on the edges again. So that is a good coating, I think. I do have like a pinky eyeshadow underneath to help with any gaps in the glitter. And there was only a minuscule amount of fallout. I'm not sure if the camera will pick up those little specks. No, I don't think so. But there's literally only a few that I could count. There's about 10 little specks of glitter. So we'll do the very same with the NYX. This one seems slightly more wet than the Too Faced one. Now the Too Faced one that I have is coming to the end of the tube, so it could be just a little bit drier than usual, but than like say a fresh tube, but this one definitely feels more wet, although it still has that tackiness. It's also sticking on instantly. And again, there's minuscule fallout. I would say actually less than the Too Faced. That could be because it's slightly wetter and it's grabbing more. Oh, I have a little loose speck of glitter there. So the application of both of those went perfectly well. I really like both of them. So now I'm just going to take a little bit of that pink shadow that I had underneath and just feather that over the edges of the glitter. That's something that I'll often do just to help fade out the glitter, and we'll see how well it stays in place when I'm going over with a little bit of shadow. And again, I'll just pop a little bit of cotton. I don't want to try and knock the glitter off either, so I'm just patting over top. So again, very little fallout, but I think the Too Faced side just had like a tiny little bit more, but very, very little. So it's now 3:20 in the afternoon. I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup and wear it throughout the day, and we'll see if there's any difference between our glitters after a number of hours. Okay, so I am back. It is now 11 o'clock at night. I'm about to take my makeup off and go to bed. So let's take a closer look at how the glitter has held up. And please excuse, this lash is coming off on the inside here, so if you spot that, I do realise it's popping up in there. So because the glitter is across my lid and because my crease is hooded, it means that when I relax my brows, or like if I'm tilted down and looking up or anything, the glitter is going to touch off the upper part of my crease. So it has started to transfer up into the crease, and that is on both sides. However, I actually think that the transfer is a bit neater, if that makes sense at all. I feel like on the Too Faced side, there's some glitter that has come up in here in the inner corner, and it's just a little bit more sporadic, whereas here it's quite in the center, and then just a tiny bit on the inside as well. But that really is very, very minimal. But overall, they both held the glitter on all day long. I don't have much fallout, maybe just like one speck under each eye. So that's really good. They're both really similar. I'm actually just very, very slightly leaning towards the NYX. So I'm actually really pleased with those results, because for me, the Too Faced one is the one that I've always used. And I basically wanted to see if the NYX one, which is cheaper, is just as good. And to me, it is. There's really very minimal difference between them. And the slight difference that I did see actually swayed me more towards the NYX. But that was just today with this eye look and this glitter. But really, I'd have to say they're very, very similar. So guys, that is it from me for today. I'm going to go ahead and take all of this off and jump in a hot shower and go to bed. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, or if you found it helpful at all, please give it a thumbs up. That lets me know that you enjoy this kind of video, and it helps out my channel a lot. And of course, if you'd like to see more videos from me, you can subscribe to my channel if you'd like to. So thanks again guys, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.